What's good? What's good? What's good? What's happening?
Fly, Eagles, fly, on the road to victory. Fly, Eagles, fly, score a touchdown, 1, 2, 3. Hit 'em low, hit 'em high, and watch our Eagles fly. Fly, Eagles, fly, on the road to victory.
E-A-G-L-E-S Eagles.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Welcome to Broad Street. Welcome to episode 115. Welcome to the 2023 week 8 edition of the Birds of Broad Street. I'm your boy, Mizzy Mescool, County representing the Birds. Moan will be here. Trey will see. King DV got family business. So you got me and my guy, Smitty Eagle. What up, Smitty?
What's good, man? What's good, man? It's another one, man. Another victory Monday. You know what I mean? So we're gonna talk about it a little bit. We're gonna get into it.
Yes, sir. But before we do, let's say hello to everybody. How y'all doing in the chat? So let's go ahead and start us off with some breaking news. The Philadelphia Eagles have traded for Titan safety Kevin Bernard. Smitty,
Kevin Byard.
Kevin Byard. Kevin Byard. Smitty, your reaction to it? My bad.
I'm ecstatic. I'm exuberant. I'm anything above excited. You know what I mean? You know, that was the glaring weakness. I wanted Terrell Edmonds off the team. I've been very adamant in that sentiment that I didn't want Terrell Edmonds anywhere near covering anybody, and we seen it during the game last night. He gave up a big shot to Tyreek Hill. I thinking he should have been the overman coverage. I seen a stat today where the Dolphins were 3 for 11 on third down attempts, and all 3 of the attempts were completed on Terrell Edmonds. Like, things like that made me not want that guy on my team. I mean, I wanted him out the door. I thought he could be a good asset with Reed Blankenship on the field with his ability to play the box, but it don't even look like he was doing that well. So with this type of dude, man, and Kevin Byard, you get a hybrid Malcolm Jenkins type guy, man. You know, that's what he brings to me. He can play the slot. He could play linebacker. He could play safety. He could play post and box safety. However you need him to play, he could play it. And I think it's going to be an element that people are going to be disgusted with, because Sean Desai, with a big glaring hole in his defense, he's about to be able to put something together, man, that's probably going to be a masterclass for the remainder of the season.
Yep. One Trigger Trey Rock in the building. What up, Trey?
You.
Yep. What's your reaction? Glad you popped in. What's your reaction to the breaking news?
Kevin Byard trade.
Yep.
I feel like it's a great move, man. A veteran. I mean, I feel like he'll fit good in his defense. Just based off how aggressive we play, because you know over there with Vrabel, they was a very aggressive defense. So I feel like he's gonna come over here and fit in like seamlessly. Just learning the playbook. That's the only thing that's probably gonna take a little bit of time. But other than that, man, he's a veteran. I feel pretty sure he played in a lot of defenses. And it's something that we really needed. Like, we really needed to improve the secondary, because we very banged up back there. And I mean, like I said, how he did his thing again.
Yep. You was gonna say something, Smitty? Yeah, I like the move as well. Howie T done it again, because like Trey said, we needed help on the safety. So I love the move. How's everybody doing, by the way? We got Eagles Island in the building. What up? We got Rock the R's in the building. We got Keith in the building. We got Donk. We got everybody in the building. What's up, Kelly Green? False on the Kelly Green jerseys before we get to this game. False on the Kelly Green jerseys in this that you saw in this game. Go ahead, Smee.
Yo, mute
it.
It was a beautiful sight, man, to see that Kelly Green, man. You know, it looked good. it was a new element, man. I mean, I hope we keep it rolling for some time to come. I don't know if I wanted to be the permanent, but I did like it last night. It did look good, and especially coming out with a dub.
Trigger?
I mean, I don't know if it was me, but it felt like the Kelly Green brought a lot of energy. Um, we midnight green, we dark,
Yep.
ferocious, but the Kelly Green gave more of a all right. We got this energy right now. I don't know. It was just me. Like it looked good on TV. Um, Even watching those dudes back then, I don't think the picture was like the quality that it is now, but it looked way crazier right now. And I also like the gray pants with the stripe down. The whole thing just laid out right, and we got the dub in it. So, I mean, I'm happy.
Exactly. So salute to the Eagles with the rock and the Kelly Green. So let's get on with this game. So the Philadelphia Eagles defeat the Miami Dolphins 31-17. But before we do, hold on for a minute. I want you people to see what both me and Smitty both saw. Where did I put it? Both yesterday. Watch
TWA
this.
Miami Dolphins gonna beat them up in Philly. Let's go.
Sliding up the Philly got win streak energy. Mind state, one place, leave with the victory. Tour verse Jalen, leave with some memories. Might show brotherly love, but no sympathy. Beat 'em up in Philly, beat 'em up in Philly. Beat 'em up in Philly, Dolphins running through the city. Beat 'em up in Philly, beat 'em up in Philly. Beat 'em up in Philly, Dolphins running through the city. Okay, DOLPHINSARETHE, great test. Record can't never be broken, Shula could get rest. Philly couldn't beat the Jets, we are not impressed. Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins #1. Back to the rapping though, defense won't be slacking though. Vick is about to crack the code, Wilkins get the sack and go. Round on the ground when Highland get the tackle. Oh, Swift will get the Smith, he gon' think he has some shackles on. Smith can reminisce on how Jalen running routes. In the offense like some bandits, they gon' run up in your house. CD for Tyreek, CD for Raheem. You can't see the fins, get this win, need some Visine. Sliding up the Philly got win streak energy. Mind state, one place, leave with the victory. Tour verse Jalen, leave with some memories. Might show brotherly love, but no sympathy. Beat 'em up in Philly. Beat 'em up in Philly, beat 'em up in Philly, Dolphins running through the city. Beat 'em up in Philly, beat 'em up in Philly, beat 'em up in Philly, Dolphins running through the city. Sliding up the Philly guy.
Training.
Which one you want? The double? Give me that double.
Smitty and I reacted to that. You like it, Trey?
It was catchy. I ain't even gonna lie to you. It was catchy. But look though, I'm about to take a shot for me, man, because he gonna cry in the car. Just did all that for nothing. Let's go.
Yeah,
They don't learn, man. They don't learn.
Exactly.
Oh.
Exactly. So let's go on and let's get to this game. Like I said, the Philadelphia Eagles defeat the Miami Dolphins 31-17. So Trey, your initial reaction to the game.
Tell it two halves. I felt like we dominated the game at first. We really held this Miami Dolphins offense to literally nothing the first quarter and a half. I mean, they start getting on track at the end due to like turnovers and stuff like that. But I felt like we dominated these dudes. You could tell. All right, so this Miami Dolphins team, they remind me of the Indianapolis Colts, but in like a different way. They're speed, no physicality at all, just speed. They offense, speed. The Colts really was a finesse offense, but when it came to physical defenses, they really was no show. So they kind of remind me of them. We basically shut their running game down and forced Tua to just basically look for Tyreek Hill all night. That's the only thing they had going. like I said, the game was a little bit closer than I wanted it to be because I felt like we dominated these dudes, especially like defensive wise. I mean, we shut their running game down. We was flying around, bro. I was just proud. I'm watching. I'm sitting there watching. I'm just proud of my football team, man. I'm just proud of my football team. They responded. We talked all last week. Everybody was upset about the Jets game. I mean, and as they should have been, but it's all how you respond, man. The NFL is week to week. We went up against a sorry Jets team and played down to their level, but when they came to the link and that energy was up and flowing, the Miami Dolphins, they know what to do, man. They coach looked confused half of the time. Tua looked confused half of the time. I mean, we really didn't let him get in the rhythm. He had some good throws, but he really couldn't get into the rhythm that he wanted because Hassan Reddick, Jalen Carter, um, what's the big guy name?
Jordan Davis.
Jordan Davis, yeah.
Nolan Smith got sacked too.
Josh Sweat, all them dudes just flying around, man. It was a great night for me. It was a great night for us, the Philadelphia Eagles and their fans.
Yep, Smitty.
It was very pleasing to watch my team get a dominant win, man. You know, I was told all week about how they was the number one this and number one that, and then it turned out that when my defense turned up and got a groove going, they really didn't know what to happen. I mean, we only gave up 10 points to supposedly the most explosive offense to the greatest show on turf. So I mean, that was very, very good for me. You know, I don't like turnovers. I don't like turnovers. I don't like turnovers. I say it 3 times, you know, just so y'all get the gist. You know, it's like candy, man. If you keep saying it, I guess it'll go away because it'll bring it, right? So um situationally, you know, you never want to turn the ball over and give a team points. We gave up some points off turnovers. But I think we still haven't played a clean game yet, and we kind of dominated a team that people thought were the number one team in the NFL going into that game last night. You know, so I put respect on my team. You know what I'm saying? I'm proud to see my team answer back after what I seen in the Jets game. Um, Shout out to them, man. And this Kevin Byard situation just made it even better. Like, and I think once we elevate everything, it's gonna be crazy.
Thanks.
Yep. For me, I'm proud of this team. I'm proud of Jalen for bouncing back despite those turnovers and fumbles. We'll get to him in a minute. AJ Brown, don't leave the city. Goddard, I love you. Smitty, I love you. Swift, I love you. Offensive line, I love you. I love this whole team. Defense, Nolan Smith got his first sack today, y'all. Nolan Smith got his first sack yesterday. Sweat, Fletch, Graham, Jordan Davis, Mr. Carter, Slay got his pick. So this whole team, Brian Johnson had himself a heck of a game. He had himself a heck of a game. You got to do now. There's some plays that he called was head scratchers, but outside that, he called a masterful game. Defense, Sean Desai, I love you. But yeah, man, salute to this team for having themselves a good game. Now, let's go on and talk Jalen freaking Hurts. He was 23 of 31 for 279 yards and 2 touchdowns, a pick, and a rating of 100. So, Trey, what grade would you give Jalen Hurts?
I'm gonna give him I'm gonna give Jalen a B plus. I'm gonna give him a B plus. Because of the 2 turnovers, basically.
Right.
I'm gonna give him a B plus. And I feel like, I mean, we still haven't seen Hurts' best game yet. I mean, the dude played awesome in that second half. Like, he looked like vintage Jalen Hurts, but he still has times where he's holding the football too long and making bad decisions. That first fumble, I mean, you gotta just eat that. You can't make a play every single play. Every single play is not gonna work. You gotta put that football in 2 hands or tuck it away. He holding it 1 hand like a loaf of bread. That's on Hurts. Um, the second one that led to the pick six, Jalen Hurts should have ate that sack. In my opinion, it wasn't nothing there. Dude come running right at you with his hands up, and you choose to throw the football. I feel like you eat that sack and live to fight another day. But other than that, Hurts was looked like Jalen Hurts to me, man. The dude was moving around in the pocket, making off schedule plays, hitting wide open wide receivers. And I mean that's all I really got to say about it, man. Like I don't like the turnovers at all. It's becoming alarming. I'm not even gonna lie to you. It's becoming alarming. It's kind of starting to get back to that. And I
2021
think
season.
yeah, and not even the 2021 season. It feel like Hurts. No, he got paid. He know this city is on his back, and it feel like he tries too hard to make a play sometimes. When you don't even really need to. You supposed to live and fight another down. So, I mean, I'm gonna give him a B+, man. It would have been higher without the turnovers.
Yep. Go ahead, Smitty.
I'm about in the same sentiment. B+. He played a game that I can't complain too much about, but just clean up the turnovers and this would have been an A+ game for him, for real, for real.
Yeah, I'm with you. He gets a B+ for me. Outside those turnovers and fumble, he could have been higher, but you're right. He gets a B+ for me. Now let's get to the wide receivers, tight ends, and running backs. We'll start with the running backs. The running backs, Swift was 15 carries for 62 yards. Jalen Hurts was 11 carries for 21 yards and a touchdown. Kenneth Gainwell was 8 carries for 16 yards and a touchdown. Trey, the running backs.
Um, Running backs. My man Gainwell got into the end zone.
Yep,
That's a plus right there. And
yep,
Swift ran hard all night, even though he didn't have a lot of yards. The dude he made it work for what he could make it work. It's like he pressed the hole, nothing there. He bounced it out. I mean, he ran hard. He ran how you want your running back to run, man. Just unfortunately, it wasn't really too much there because the way they was playing us. But I mean, he caught a few passes out the backfield that kept drives alive and stuff like that. So overall, I'm giving the running back room. I'm giving them a B+ too.
yep. Smitty?
Uh, yeah, I can't really complain, man. So yeah, I'm probably somewhere in that B+, A- area. It was effective last night. I mean, I'm glad Kenny Gainwell scored a touchdown. I'll give him that. He did score a touchdown, but it seemed like I don't know. They was clogging up a little holes. They was making us fight for the yards. So yeah, I give him probably somewhere in the B+, A- area.
Yep, I'm with you. I'm giving them a B minus. No, a B+ as well. So let's the wide receivers. AJ Brown, I love you. He was 10 receiving for 137 yards, 13.7 average a touchdown, 15 targets. Goddard with 5 receiving for 77 yards and a touchdown, 5 targets. Smitty was 4 receiving for 49 yards and 5 targets. So Trey, the wide receivers and Goddard.
All right, so in this offense, I'm gonna say honestly, I don't like how they're using Devontae Smith. Um, I feel like he could be more effective. He's supposed to be more effective. Um, it's really like I feel like it's catered to AJ Brown right now. I mean, and as it should be because the dude making plays. It ain't like they just throwing passes to him and he dropping them or not making plays on the ball, nothing like that. So, I mean, if it's working, keep it going. But I feel like there's no way 2 straight games Devontae Smith is under 50 yards receiving. It's under 50 yards receiving with only 4 catches. The dude had 1,000 yards last year, and he had over 10 touchdowns. We got to get him more involved in this offense. Dallas Goedert finally starting to wake up. The last 3 games he been hooping for the most part. And AJ Brown is AJ Brown. So I'm gonna give him an A. But like I said, I feel like Devontae Smith need to be more involved in this offense because the dude is a playmaker, bro.
Yep. Hold on, Smitty, because you wanted me to pull this up. But go ahead, Smitty.
He just tied the record for the longest streak for 125 yards plus in 5 receiving games. He needs one more to break the record of Calvin Johnson. I don't know if he'll do it, but it's nice to just see that. Everybody said, when we got him, he wouldn't be top five and this, that, and that. I mean, who laughing now? I mean,
He's been
it's
top
just
five the past 2 years, bro.
they said it though when we picked him up. They was like, oh, who gonna throw to him? Da, da, da.
Who gonna throw it to him? Yep.
All right, but yeah, I still got the same sentiments I had last week. Devontae Smith needs to be more involved in this offense. We become more deadly when all the pieces are flowing. Like, I'm not complaining about his usage. I'm complaining about what the aspect of our offense really could look like if you really let Devontae Smith, AJ Dallas, DeAndre Swift, Jalen, even if you implement Julio and the Lombardi Zacchaeus, like, we should be running like a well-oiled machine, and we not. But I'm with them. I'm going A. You know what I'm saying? A plus. Whatever. Yeah, I gotta go with an A. I want to go A plus, but I got a gripe, so I'm gonna go A. A is good.
Yep, I'm with y'all. I'm giving the playmakers of the wide receivers and Goddard A plus as well. Oh, if y'all want to know, excuse me. Yep. If you want to know Smitty's numbers so far, you're not going to like this. He got 32 receiving for 383 yards and 2 touchdowns.
He on pace for like 1,100 yards.
Yeah, but that's horrible when this
No,
dude's
no,
like,
I'm not okay with it. I'm not
yeah,
okay with
Well,
it.
I'm going to show
that's
y'all the
horrible
numbers right
when
now.
this
Go ahead,
dude's like
continue
when
talking.
this dude's like Puka Nakua and all them. They got more yards and receiving receptions than Devontae Smith. Bro, like, come on.
But they number one had to go out for Puka to do that though.
Yeah, but even with Cooper Cup being back, he's still over there balling.
You know what I'm saying? They found his spot now, but he had to go out for them to figure it out.
Mm-hmm. I just feel like we need to not force feed him, but we need to
Yep.
definitely target him more.
These are, for those who don't know, these are, go ahead, Trey.
Yeah, he only got what? Devontae Smith got one.
Trey?
Yeah, you can hear me?
He talking. I can hear him.
Devontae Smith got 100-yard receiving game on the season. Everything else, he only think he was close. So
Yeah, I can hear you. Go ahead.
we definitely got to find more touches for him, man. Definitely, especially we throwing the ball 30, 35 times a game. We
He had
definitely
one game where he had 78 yards. That's it.
yeah. So it's like we got targeted, and he's not even that type of dude that be complaining because we winning, but still, I feel like he should be getting targeted more because down in and down out, the dude playing against basically the number 2 corner because the number 1 on AJ Brown. So I feel like I feel like he should get targeted more.
I'm with that.
Yep.
I'm with that. I mean,
Yep. For those who don't know, this is his numbers from the Tampa Bay game to the Miami game. If y'all want to talk about it.
So he don't even got a game over 100 yards. That's crazy.
no. That's from Tampa. He
Oh,
missing 2 games on that. It's Minnesota and what's it called on that too? Minnesota and damn it,
And
Patriots.
all right.
The Minnesota game he had 131.
Yeah, I remember him being over a buck in that Minnesota game. And the Patriots, he had what, 78? You said
Yeah, he got 78 in the Washington game.
the Washington game. All right, so yeah, no, we definitely need to target this dude more, man, for sure. It'll make our offense 100% better. Even if we got to come out force feed him a couple times. I mean, he catch contested passes all the time. So we got to start giving him the rock more.
yep. So let's go ahead and talk about the defense side of the ball. The defense had himself a good game as well. So go ahead, Trey. The defense.
All right, so I mean the defense, like I said, the defense dominated for the majority of the game. it was a few times. I mean, Tyreek Hill is Tyreek Hill. The dude
Yep.
he gonna burn. Especially if you putting James Bradbury on him with Edmonds over the top, he's gonna burn you. Um, One play could have changed that game. Tyreek Hill running wide open in the middle and he dropped that pass. That could
Yep.
have changed the whole outcome of that game. Um, Overall, we did a good job stopping the run. We did a good job containing Tua for the most part because he does have an abundance of weapons, and they not no sweet offense to stop. Like that's not the Jets. So, I mean, I'm giving my defense an A+ for this game. An A+. Well, it was one play. I'm gonna give them an A. It was one play. It was like 3rd and 18, and Darius Slay gave up that pass to Cedric Wilson. That play burnt me out because they scored on that drive. If we would have got him off the field, bro, the score probably would have been a little bit different. I mean, they probably wouldn't even score 17 points. So I'm gonna give them an A. We gotta stop it. We gotta stop the bleeding in the secondary. So I'm gonna give them an A.
Yep. Go ahead, Smitty.
I'm going A+. That play burnt me up, but the play that burnt me up the most, he's not here anymore. So I'm gonna just give it an A+ to Real Edmonds. And please don't put James Bradbury on any more islands.
Man. Especially not with no speed receiver. He could cover the big dudes, but he can't cover speed at all.
When they see he was playing, man, it was like Tyreek, go over there, just stay over there, don't even move back to this side. We're just gonna leave you on James. But yeah, I'm gonna give them an A+. They did their thing. They did their thing. They performed well. They were able to hold this offense up. They only gave up 10 points, like I said before. So I mean, it ain't much more I can ask for. Even though they did, a little bit more than I wanted them to do, but I'm cool with that. I'm okay. You know what I mean? I don't think it's gonna be many more games where you go up against teams like that, and like Joseph just said, you hold Tyreek Hill under 80 yards, you hold I think Jalen Waddle under 50 yards. Like when you do stuff like that with teams with this much power, I mean it's hard to be upset at your defense. So
But
For me, I'm the same way. I'm giving this defense an A+. I am happy for what I saw from this defense. Sean Desai, I love you. Nolan Smith got his first interception, y'all. I mean, first sack. He got his first sack of the season, so I'm proud of that. Big play Slay got an interception. I love this defense, man. They got to keep it up because we got a roll. We got some games coming up, so got to keep it up. But I am proud of this defense. They went on tour all night long. All night long. Tua got a couple of sacks on them. They kept my thing about this defense is outside of that fumble from Jalen, for that interception from Jalen Hurts, this defense only gave up 10 points. Think about that. This defense only gave up 10 points. That is domination if I ever seen one. So kudos to this defense for stepping up, man. They only gave up 10 points. Now they got to keep it up because you got the Chiefs, you got the Dolphins, not Chiefs, Dolphins. You got the Chiefs, you got the Bills, you got the 49ers, and you got the Cowboys and Seahawks. So you got to continue to step it up.
all right,
So
if we giving out grades, I want to give one dude an A+.
Go ahead.
And that's Josh Sweat, yo. He dominated that game last night.
Yes, he did.
Like
two. You got to give two. I know you know the other one.
Actually, we'll do
Hassan
this.
Reddick.
We'll do
Josh
this. Hold
Sweat
on,
and
Trey.
Hassan Reddick.
Hold on, Trey. We'll do this. Game balls. Who gets a game ball? Because you did saw Sweat. So go ahead. Who gets a game ball?
I got two. I'm gonna do
Go
two.
ahead.
And I never do two. But I'm giving
Yeah.
it to Hassan Reddick and Josh Sweat. Them dudes dominated the edge for us last night. Dominated. Josh Sweat was chasing down screens. He was sagging the quarterback, getting pressure on him. Hassan Reddick was killing Moser the whole night. They could not get outside. They could not get into the offense because our two edge rushers was dominant last night. So I'm giving both of them a game ball.
Yep. Smitty, who gets a game ball?
I gotta be a little different. You know, I love his two. That's why I'm glad he took the two. I gotta go Eli Ricks.
Oh yeah, Eli
Fourth
Ricks was
quarter,
balling last night.
fourth down, game on the line. Sean Desai put him out there one on one with Tyreek Hill and said, "Do your best." He get a PBU in the game.
He did it twice though. It was one play. It was like 3rd down and 12. It was just him and Tyreek Hill 1-on-1. He locked him up. I said, "Let's go, Ricks."
Oh,
I knew I liked
when they
Youngin
came
because
off the,
remember I was talking about Youngin in the preseason though. Youngin, yo, he gonna be a dog in this league.
I got to give it to Eli Ricks, man. And Jordan Davis. If we're gonna give out two, my second one gonna be Jordan Davis because when they tried to switch it up and come inside, he was closing up all the gaps.
Jordan Davis was
Yep.
hooping.
I'm with y'all. I'm Eli Rick and Hassan Reddick is that dude. Man, I'm giving them game balls. Do we have any game balls on the offense side of the ball?
AJ Brown. AJ, I'm pretty sure everybody gonna say AJ. AJ Brown dominated that game last night.
But if we ain't gonna say AJ, I'm gonna say Jalen.
I'm giving it to AJ, bro.
I mean, I'm gonna let. I mean, we can't all. I mean, obviously, everybody want to say one person, but I got a reason why I would give it to Jalen. I mean,
Hold
you
on,
come
hold
off
on.
two
Go ahead, go
turnovers.
ahead. Why give it to Jalen Hurts?
You come off two turnovers.
Really?
You could have easily got deflated. You go 10 for 31, 130 yards, two touchdowns, and 22 yards rushing. Like that's something to be said for most quarterbacks would have folded, man. Two turnovers in that type of game with that type of team you playing against. You know what I'm saying? He made some plays. He found a way to win that game. So I mean, obviously AJ balled out, but without Jalen Hurts, there, I don't know if it looks the same.
If I ain't giving it to AJ, I'll give it to Jalen or I'll give it to Dallas Goddard because he made some big plays last night. Big plays. He kept a lot of drives alive last night and he scored that touchdown. So it's three people I could give it to, but I'm giving it to AJ.
Yeah, I'm giving it, seeing as we did too in defense, I'm doing the same thing on the offense. Smitty said Jalen, Trey said AJ. I'm giving it to both because the quarterback gotta throw it and the wide receiver gotta catch it. So
Right.
I'm giving it to both. I'm giving it to both. Now let's get to the coaching staff. Brian Johnson stepped up in this game. Sean Desai really stepped up in this game. So what grade would you give the coaching staff?
I'm giving the coaching staff an A+, offense and defense because, bro, we look like a totally different football. The defense looked kind of the same.
Yep.
They still was on dog stuff. But Brian Johnson was dialing it up yesterday. He was
He
dialing
was.
it up. Situational football. He was trying to play power football, but Miami Dolphins, I think teams are coming into the game. And this is what puzzled me. Teams coming into the game trying to stop the run on us. I mean, you can see it. They stacking the box. They putting 6, 7 at the line, at the line of scrimmage at a time to stop Jalen and Swift. But we stuck to it. We stayed true to the run, and we broke a couple big runs and stuff like that. And I mean, when they did decide to really stack the box, we made them pay through the air. So it's like, I mean, I feel like Brian Johnson dialed it up and Sean Desai did his thing that like he been doing all season. So I'm giving both of them an A+, and I'm giving Nick Sirianni an A+ just because that's my guy. I love him.
Yep. Go ahead, Smitty.
A plus. Bruh, listen. I got told this was the offense that was going to dismantle my team. I got told their defensive line was better than my offensive line. I got told a lot of things this week that really upset me, and then to watch my team come out and execute, be prepared. A plus, man. It ain't no other way to go. It ain't no other way. I mean, that's all I could give it. A plus.
Yep.
Like,
I'm with you. Brian Johnson stepped up in this game. Let's see what he does against, well, both the Commanders and the Cowboys, because these two games are important going to your bye. I love what Sean Desai did, so I'm proud of him. Nick Sirianni, I love you, so you get an A plus as well. Brian Johnson stepped up; he gets an A plus. So, with that being said, let's get on to the Eagles versus not Dolphins. Eagles versus Commanders game coming up. So, Trey, predictions and your thoughts on the Commanders.
I mean, the Commanders always play us tough. They always play us good. But these dudes just lost to the Giants yesterday. So
Yep.
it's like the Giants where they were in the red zone 3-4 times and couldn't even get a field goal or a touchdown. So I feel like we're the better team, but like I said, the NFL is week by week. We just came off a game where we went into overtime with the Commanders. So, I mean, I'm not going to poo-poo them. I don't feel like they could beat us. I feel like we're a way better team than them, but sometimes divisional games get a little spooky. So, I mean, with me, I'm going to go Philadelphia Eagles 24, Commanders 17.
Smitty?
okay, so they haven't beat us at their house since 2019. And usually our games that get ugly are in FedEx.
I think
We
the
play
last time they beat us is when 2020 when there was no fans.
you
Right.
sure it was 2020, not 2019?
Nope,
No,
it
that
was
was that Carson
2020.
Wentz game when he threw like 4 picks. I remember.
Yep.
That was in FedEx?
Yeah, that
Mm-hmm.
was in FedEx.
Okay. Well, it don't matter. They don't beat us that much. I'm gonna go 31-10.
Ooh, blowout.
Ooh,
There
30.
you go, blowout.
It's a
It's gonna get
blowout.
nasty. It's gonna get nasty. And it's a 1 o'clock game.
He
Yep.
go blowout. I love it.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
coming.
I'm with him. I'm going 30. I'm going 30 to 10. We get this win. We sweep the mount. What y'all think in the chat? What y'all think? Do we get the brooms out? If y'all think we're getting the brooms out, let us know. Let's read some chat before we wrap up. That's a fire date. Yep. Eagles 36 20. Devontae Smith will have 25, 125, and Brown will have 145. Yep. Let's see. The mayor said 2014 Eagles. Let's see. We got I want to show a sold win against the Commanders. I want them humbled this season. Get the brooms. Yep. So salute to everybody, man. So let's go ahead. Our final messages before we wrap up the show. So go ahead, Trey. Final thoughts.
Philadelphia Eagles fans, we gotta stop the wishy-washy shit. And I apologize for cursing, but we gotta stop the wishy-washy stuff, bro. Either we're gonna love this team or we're gonna hate them. Like, you can't have it both ways. We're gonna love them, we're gonna hate them. I know we're coming off a disappointing game against the New York Jets, but games like that happen. Sometimes you have scheduled losses. I mean, that's a bad loss to take, but you ain't gonna go the whole season undefeated. Y'all seen what we did. It's better. I mean, if you're gonna lose, it's better to get them out the way earlier than later. So if you're gonna lose, I better it be within those 5 to 6 weeks, because then they start talking undefeated season. And that could derail a season. So we straight. We just dominated one of the best teams. Well, in everybody else's eyes, this was a top 2, top 3 team in the NFL. And we just dominated these dudes, bro. Like, total domination. I mean, it's the NFL. People gonna make plays, especially when you got the cheater on your offense. So, but for the most part, we shut this. This offense was scoring 40 points a game, 35, 40 points a game. Bro, we held these dudes to 10 points. They got 17 because of a fluky interception, but we held these dudes to 10 points. They ain't crossed the 50-yard line until late second quarter. So, bro, look, we still a dominant football team. We just win in different fashions. I mean, look, y'all gotta believe, y'all gotta trust in this team. I trust in my coach. I trust in my quarterback. I trust my defense. I mean, we're gonna be okay. It's a marathon, not a sprint. We're gonna have bad games. We're gonna have great games like yesterday. So, I mean, just stay on the wagon, bro. We're gonna be okay. We're gonna be okay. Fly, Eagles, fly.
Yep. Go ahead, Smitty.
Hey man, listen. I said it. I said it in the off season. I say it again. Most people that's been a fan since a kid, you haven't experienced what we're experiencing now. Like you gotta understand what's going on right now. Like we are building something that could be a long stretch. Your kids could be watching this stretch. I'm with Trey, man. Y'all gotta stop switching out from week to week. It just gotta be solid. Like I understand it's gonna be some bullshit here, bullshit there, but you gotta be like your quarterback. You gotta not let the highs be too high or the lows be too low. Just to stay level headed, man. As long as we're above water, 5-1, 6-1, 7-1, 8-1. You know what I'm saying? Or if we 1-8, you just gotta believe we can do something. You know what I'm saying? So right now, I got all the faith we're gonna get it together, and I think with how we behind the keyboards and the orchestra, if we need pieces, it'll come. So I'm confident. I believe. I hope you believe the same as us. Shit. We ride out. I mean, the only thing I think could beat us is us.
Facts.
But yeah, man. On to the Commanders. Go buy you some new broomsticks. You know what I'm saying? You might want to make you a couple dance videos. But hey, cool cat. Don't be mad at me in the aftermath when I pull up with the broomstick, bro.
I know. I ain't gonna be mad. I mean, bring the broomsticks because we're sweeping the Commanders, man. My final thought is this: we're sweeping the Commanders. We're going to handle business. All this interception issue that Jalen Hurts got, he'll take care of it because we got bigger fish to fry coming up. Next week, street rats are coming to Broad Street. Next week, street rats are coming to the Link. We got to handle some business and get ready to go to work good and ready for this bye.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I feel like they should have awarded Kelly Green in that Dallas game.
Yeah.
That's my personal opinion. I feel like y'all should have said that Kelly Green brought that out on Dallas and whooped their ass in Kelly Green.
Exactly. I don't know what they're gonna wear on Sunday though. That's crazy. So guys, we out here. We're gonna let y'all live your life. We're gonna live ours. So for Trey, Smitty, King DV, Moan, and your boy, we out here. Lights out.
Slide.